What's up? It's your boy Dave Freeman, and today we're watching what being a YouTuber is actually like by Birdie. Since I wanted to see what is his interpretation on being a YouTuber, or yeah, since I'm trying to become a YouTuber too, yeah.
A little over 3 years ago, on September
Let's get started. Then I think what's too low. All right.
a little over 3 years ago, on September, okay, what was the date again? How do I not even remember? September 8th of 2022, I posted my very first video. And like most people, my first video was absolute garbage. Have y'all ever waked and baked before? You know, when you wake up.
You just get fucking high as soon as you wake up.
And after 3 years on this channel and 5 years on YouTube altogether, a question that I get commonly asked is, what is it actually like to do YouTube? Now, a 9-to-5 job.
Well, look, being a YouTuber, it's hard. Well, what? It's not hard. For me, all you just gotta do is post a video and then put it out there and hope people see it and watch it through, and hope you get views on it and likes. Currently, my video things are good, but no one is not watching it through.
Is 100% harder than content creation. Do not get me wrong there. But it's also not a walk in the park either. There's a lot of stuff that you have to understand about the YouTube algorithm and how it works. I'm still learning about it myself. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. When I first started, I definitely got a bit lucky. A lot of people at the time were blowing up making these type of videos. The premise of these videos were pretty simple. You would draw stickmen and just tell stories about your life. I always really liked storytime animation YouTubers, but I never really had any interest in art or drawing. So this was.
Oh yeah, and those videos those videos do be like doing well if you know how to like tell a story. If you like know how to like entertain someone, then those videos will work it well. I mean, like do well. Like just imagine today. Today I went to school. I saw when I was about to go to class, right? There was a woman that had stopped me. She had took me to the class where no mind. But yeah, trust. You just gotta be entertaining, and yeah.
Perfect. And I thought to myself, you know what, bro? It's time to fire up this channel. Now, when I started this channel, I had no clue what my mascot was gonna be. I remember this show out of nowhere. It was called Peep in the Big Wide World. And I would watch this show a lot when I was growing up. So I fired up Microsoft Paint and I took inspiration from this bird character in the show. And that's how I even ended up.
When I watched that show, I think I heard of that show. I saw that show like when I was like 5, 4. And I never have watched that show again. But this nigga right here looks like you. Well, a blue version of it. Off-brand version.
Coming up with the mascot for my channel. Now, for the month of September, I was posting pretty consistently. I dropped 3 videos, and then in October, I took a break because I saw no results. And that's the first reality that I had to realize, is that you're not going to get results right away.
And it be like that sometimes. You put your hard work so much into a video and it don't get recognized, eh?
When you post videos, it's gonna take a bit to get your channel off the ground. So I decided at the end of October, I was gonna go all in with this channel. And eventually, as we get to November, I posted my first big video, Types of Kids in High School. Now, 3 years later, I could definitely say that this was a rough watch. Sometimes there's just certain arcs that you go through that you do not want to look back on. Now, after the success of that video, I realized that videos about school, childhood, and nostalgia were doing really well for me at the time. The first mistake I made was deciding to make majority of my channel that. Looking back, this was a terrible idea. At this point, I definitely should have been experimenting with different topics and making.
Bruh. Well, you don't want to make your whole niche on one thing, because when you make your whole niche on one thing, people will start expecting you that you are going to do that same niche over and over. So yeah. They might bring her.
When your words matter, you need more than just any AI. You need
So, yeah,
real writing
that's what I mean.
expertise. That's
I'm
where
doing
Grammarly
different
comes in.
reactions.
It's your AI
I'm not,
writing
like, staying
partner
on the
that
same
helps you
reaction.
sound professional.
That's me,
making my
though. Cause I'm like, unless if I like start binge watching anime content or like other content, that is the only time I will like do something like that. Like yeah, so you should not like see. I'm a starter, and maybe I don't know like what I'm talking about, but I just know that you should not make it your like a whole content like thing just about one thing, because if you like do that, then people will start like expecting you'll do the same video over and over again.
Myself
So,
really
that's
stand
my
out
thing.
as a creator. There's probably like 30 videos about school on this channel.
Yeah.
Like school buses, health class in a
High
nutshell,
school
the
in a
worst
nutshell.
classes
The
in
problem
school,
with
the
school
school back
back
then
then
versus
versus
now,
now,
in
the
a
school
nutshell.
crushes.
You gotta do what's working, obviously. That's just YouTube 101 right there.
So
What's up, man?
what's up?
Gotta take a picture of brother.
All right. Like I was saying, but let me see.
The worst classes in
problem
school,
with
the
school
school
back
then
then
versus
versus
now,
now,
in a
the school
nutshell.
Dang, that's a lot of school days.
You gotta do what's working, obviously. That's just YouTube 101.
Yeah, you gotta do what like working, but it gets to a point.
Right there. But those three things were all what I was doing on my
Yeah.
channel. I was singing the same song, bro. I needed to change it up. I get it. People really like those videos, so I kept making them, which I really do appreciate. But I was just doing too much. It was like every single time people would see a video on my channel, they knew rent was due. It was that bad.
Yep. And it gets that bad because, like I said, if you keep on doing the same thing again, then people will start like saying, recognize you as you only do those type of contents. Oh yeah, I mean videos. But chat, what type of videos y'all will see me like want to see me react to or play a game? Of course, it'll be on Roblox since I'm starting like off the ground and up. But yeah. What type of videos y'all want me to react to and keep on reacting to? Not keep on reacting to, but because it'll keep. I would like to do my random like videos, whatever videos I want. But, like, what type of videos y'all want to react to?
But this was working well for me at the time, and I was able to turn YouTube into a full-time career. But what I didn't realize is that this period was going to end soon, and eventually I was going to enter a down period. Now, in every business, there is a business cycle. It's not just up forever. There's no way it can be up forever.
Yep, you
How?
go up.
Like, if
and
you
then-
don't experience a down period at all, how are the up periods gonna feel insane? During the up periods, you may feel untouchable. You may feel like you did it. You finally made it out. You're gonna turn this into a full-time job. You can't believe the numbers you're seeing on your screen. And eventually, when that down period hits, it can hit you like a truck, bro, if you really let it affect your self-esteem.
But yeah, look, sometimes you have up periods and sometimes you have down periods. But don't make it like be. Don't let those two. Since you if you have like up periods and down periods, what I'm trying to say is don't get too hinged on those two stuff because you are always gonna have like up periods and down periods. But you gotta keep on going. Because those stuff, yeah, you done a great well. Dang, you got failed, but what are you gonna do afterwards? So yeah, I hope that may have made sense.
But during these times, you just have to remember to, one, be grateful for what you
Yeah.
have right now, and to never take that for granted. And two, there will always be new opportunities for content strategies. And eventually, you will figure out how to bounce back out of it.
But numbers dipping is going to have an effect on anybody. Doesn't matter who.
Yeah, and the numbers on my channel, every time I look back, I'm saying, dang, my name's in my head. I'm saying, that's crazy. I'm doing the same thing as other people. I'm doing like my reactions. I talk what's on my mind, and my name is still is like low. I don't know what am I'm doing that. I mean, what is they're doing that I'm not doing? Because I think my videos are good, but it's just not getting like the attention it deserves or something like that. I don't know, but yeah.
You are. But it's about how much you let it affect you, though.
Yeah.
You gotta keep the numbers up. as a YouTuber. Otherwise, the lights are getting shut off.
Yup,
It will
you'll
definitely
fail.
put fire under your ass to keep making videos. But getting too wrapped up in numbers will affect your content negatively. Now, when it comes to making content as a YouTuber, it is important to develop a healthy work-life balance, which I did not do. Now, in 2024, I was doing YouTube full-time. And at this point, YouTube was my entire life. It was really bad. All I thought about was YouTube. It was like I was eat, sleep, and breathing YouTube. And what I needed was to actually set my own hours for myself. When you're doing YouTube, it could just be so easy to decide, you know what? Yeah, this, bro. I'm not working today. And then one day you can just overwork yourself to the point where that was all you did today. You didn't even step outside at all. Now, I did make some time for hobbies and things like that, but not much. I was just putting way too much time into YouTube. And not only when I was at home, but also on the go. YouTube has this app called YouTube Studio, and you can look at your analytics. And I think most YouTubers can agree when I say this. That shit can be...
That shit right there can be frightening. When you like look at that and it said, what the hell? And nothing didn't even change. And you're still like at the same thing.
It become a crippling addiction. I just habitually open it.
You open it every hour and saying like, wait, is my thing up now? Is my thing up again? Is my thing finally up, nigga? Is my thing, nigga? Ain't no way. It should still start the same thing. Like you got every second you want to check how you like your video is going or your videos if you post more than one video a day. Like you keep on checking it back on over and over and over again.
At this point, I'm out with my friends checking the YouTube Studio analytics. On a vacation, yo, where's YouTube Studio at? At a Christmas party, oh, what's the RPM like during the holidays? Like, oh my god, dude, do yourself a favor and log off the app. And due to my unhealthy work-life balance, I would always fall into this trap. Whenever I'm out with my friends or something like that, I always get hit with that guilt. Like, hey man, you could be making a video right now. You could be locked in monk mode. And as great as being productive and getting stuff done is, you can also have fun with your friends. You should not feel guilty for doing that. I mean, not too much fun to the point where you're drinking every night. That's just OD. But I realized the importance of balancing that when I made YouTube my full-time job. I realized that eventually I would have to tell people that I did this.
Oh yeah, y'all like me. I should have like a balance. Like I'm posting every day until I blow up. Okay? And since I'm gonna like nothing better to do right now, I'm just gonna post videos every day. So yeah, but you should like know when to like have a break and know like when to keep going and backward.
For a job, which I didn't really mind, but I wasn't really sure how people were gonna react, especially if I said I left school to do this. There's just some
oh yeah, and you should not be embarrassed to like. You should not be embarrassed to like if you like the work that you like doing, then you should not be embarrassed about it, because no one will care. At the end, it's only like who you think something. I should get back to the video.
Times where people don't really understand it. I should have just said something like, yeah, man, I'm a Google content analyst. That sounds a lot more professional than I make Stickman videos for a living. Now, 9 times out of 10, people would think it was really cool. If anything, people literally subscribe to my channel right in front of my face. And it's really awesome to see, bro, and I really appreciate it. And I'm glad most people are chill with what I do. So I don't really know what I was worried about, but sometimes people would tell me, you're being ridiculous, kid. Like, what the hell? Go back to college, bucko. Or sometimes I would just get hit with, you're a YouTuber? And they kind of say it in this tone that was like, really?
And if it's on that, they're haters or something like that. Like, whatever going on, just like, who cares? Fuck them. Or something like that. Like, yeah, you know, at the end of the day, you're still making bank. At the end of the day, you are still doing the job you like, or you're doing something like that. And yeah.
What the f, dude? Yeah? Like, what do you want me to say, bro? I think when I say I'm a YouTuber, some people just imagine a completely different picture in their head. They think of somebody who whips around Lamborghinis in the middle of Los Angeles. They only wear designer clothing, and they're always carrying around, like, this huge vlog camera. And as you know, sometimes there were YouTubers that were just straight up assholes to people. And I think this is the case, because sometimes people will ask me this as a follow-up question. And usually it's the older generation that says this. So, you're one of those influencers? I hate that word. I hate it. Okay, in all seriousness, though, I understand why they would say that, but I don't really like being called an influencer. I'm not influencing shit, bro. These videos are just purely for entertainment. So at the end of the day, it's not really that deep. I think people kind of get this idea like, wow, this dude's got brands calling his phone. He's got paparazzi in his face. That's just not the case. And I'd much rather it be that way because I don't want to have to walk around with security guards 24/7. That would definitely not be comfortable with that many people knowing who I am. In reality, I'm just chilling here in this crusty ass gaming chair at 8 p.m. recording.
And though it's someone that is the type. All right.
Recording this video, and then I gotta come back.
Wait, I like the way this nigga is like putting it because it like resonates with me, and I know maybe it resonates. Maybe it resonates with some of y'all. You YouTubers who is trying to become YouTubers and stuff like that.
And edit the video. But yeah, I kind of had the same picture in my head when I was a kid. I thought all YouTubers could just wipe their ass with $20 bills. And they all lived in content houses.
Oh yeah, because look, KaiSnet, Cortez Kitchen, and like them other big YouTubers, I should speed. Shit, I'm just saying, I already know they got money, because I see mansions, other stuff, but I don't really care. But that is crazy. If I had
it's like the FaZe house, but that just was not the case. And what I also didn't realize either, videos really do take time to make. Like I remember people like FaZe Rug and RiceGum saying, yeah guys, I just edited up this vlog, it took me about an hour. And that made me think editing videos was insanely easy. But obviously it depends what style of content you make. Because if I really did full-on animation, you would see me every 3 months. I would have the worst upload schedule known to man. So I'll just stick to editing stick figures in Premiere Pro. And even that takes a lot longer than I thought. But like I said at the beginning, this shit is not harder than a 9 to 5. And everybody that says that it is, they're full of shit. I could wake up at 12 p.m. if I really wanted to. And I can work from wherever I want.
Yup, it is easily because you can do whatever you want. You don't gotta have no boss or like none. Because I don't want no one to tell me what to do. Like brief it up to my back. You are like free and you can post whenever you want, but like you should post, I think. But yeah, he's right.
So obviously I'm very thankful.
A job is harder than being a YouTuber. So yeah.
To have this opportunity. And I really want to make the most of it while I'm still enjoying it. Because deep down, I know that my passion for YouTube won't last forever. Because there's no way I'm going to be hopping on the mic at 50 years old. I'm going to have to hang up the hat one day. And I want to keep all these things in mind when I continue to make content. Keeping a healthy work-life balance, experiment with different topics, and so on. Because this year, there were a couple times where I felt like I almost lost my love for the game. So what do I want to do differently in 2026 to avoid that? Well, first, I want to make better quality videos. I want to stop dropping videos just for the sake of dropping them. And I want to make sure that these videos actually are my best work and they align with what I want to do. So if I'm taking a little more than a week this year for uploads, that's why. And the next thing I want to do is continue to do more experimental videos this year. I really liked the video this year where I had my subscribers share a story, so that's why I opened up a new Google form for awkward situations that you are in. And if you want to submit a story, the Google...
Oh yeah, so yeah, like I said, what type of content y'all want? No, what type of like reaction videos y'all want me to react to? Comment down below. But yeah, if you like the video, like and subscribe and comment. We out. So yeah, no else to say. Yeah.